Alright, welcome back to Mass Effect. In this video, we are going to recruit the elusive professor from Omega. And yes, I'm rolling a lot of R's. I like doing that. I just love doing that. Feynman! Ha! I didn't notice that before. I feel ashamed for not noticing a planet called Feynman.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Ah, no. Okay. Now, I believe we'll have to buy some fuel. We might as well. Holy crap, we've got... What? We've got 100,000 credits again already. That's actually delightful. Alright, well, let's get to the Omega Nebula, which is right here. Now we can recruit Archangel and the Professor here. Now actually, hang on, that's not right. No, something's not working right here. I'll check my messages. No, hang on, that is really not right. One of the DLCs isn't showing up. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to fix that. Either way, I will go ahead with the mission to recruit the Professor because... yeah, there's something really weird there. Omega! Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall the time there ever was one. Let's dock. See, because in the entrance hall of Omega here that we're about to see, there should be another character that we can pick up. But he's not showing up on the galaxy map, and it's not in my red messages, which it should be. And I really can't understand why the DLC wouldn't be there. I mean, I've got the physical collector's edition of the game, and this is technically the digital deluxe version through Origin, because that's what you get when you put the collector's edition key into Origin, but I really don't understand why the DLC is not there. I could have sworn I had it all installed. Okay, now. Info. Shadow Strike and Flashbang Grenade. She doesn't have Overload yet. Miranda does have Overload, so I definitely want her. And I think... let's see, we can cycle the appearance because she's got a new outfit. Let's try the new outfit. Heavy pistols and submachine guns. Heavy pistols and shotguns. Yeah, I'm going to go for Kasumi. Because Miranda uses... heavy pistols and submachine guns, so... yeah, that'll be a good combination. Let's go with that. Okay, now points-wise, I don't believe we've got anything to spend. No, we have not. And weapon-wise, everyone should be on the best there is. Yep, Miranda's got the Locust. Kasumi has got the Locust, and I've got the Locust. I hope. Yes, I've got the Locust. And this is Omega.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Relax, I'll go there when I'm damn ready.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Excellent. Now see, the character we can pick up from the DLC should be right here. But he's not. I truly do not understand why. Alright, now I will actually go to Afterlife first. Just to see what Arya wants.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
A good point.
You've let 10 people in while I'm
Uncaring.
Alright, let's see. Oh, hello, guys.
What are you looking at?
Careful.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Well, that was incredibly random. Okay. Afterlife. Now, I would do an obvious Star Wars quote, but I don't care to do that. It's too obvious. And yes, I realize I have two ladies with me. That is not on purpose, I swear. Oh?
I'm busy.
Me. Fine. I believe Arya's up here. Hello, Arya.
That's close enough.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Stand still.
The scan is for...
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
Is that a yes?
I am Omega.
Ah, so that's a no, technically.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Oh?
Don't fuck with Arya.
Well, that's fair enough. That's simple enough.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
You mean you try?
So, what can I do for you?
Alright, I want to know about everyone.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Half of Omega?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Now that sounds like someone I want.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Go on.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've
Yeah.
started hiring anybody with a gun to help them. That could be our way in. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Well, if you can hold off against various groups of mercs, then he definitely sounds good for us. I need info, please.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Okay, so he's smart too then. Who's after him?
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
And what about you?
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Sounds fair.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the Mercs realize you're here to help him.
Alright, now I need information about Morden, because I'm here to get him first.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
Ooh, I like him.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Oh, they'll let me in. Okay, tell me about Omega.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the Mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Great tours, you say, eh? Wink. Okay, now tell me about you. I don't think you will, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
I'm sure I'll be very useful.
Short answer, mind your own damn business.
I like Arya too. Yeah, you do seem very indifferent.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Alright, well, let's get out of here.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. It seems to be your throne, basically. Alright, join the Mercs. I do not want to do that.
Never know which pair of eyes to look at.
What?
Anybody here seen my kid?
What? Jeez. Okay, well, let's get going to find the professor, I guess. In fact, first, I might have a quick look around the markets of Omega.
Come on, let me in.
Because I might as well buy some upgrades if I can. Because I've certainly got the money. Should probably have enough for 2 upgrades, maybe? I think 2. Door open. Oh, hello, Quarian. Or Ken.
Hello there. Might interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
Yeah, maybe we can cut a deal.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harry.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
Why are you here, though?
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Tell me about him.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right.
No, it's not.
No one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I'm sure I could pay your way. In fact, I'm going to talk to him.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
Alright, I will do that.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Alright, now let's see what he's got for sale first of all. Heavy weapon ammo, heavy skin weave, and shotgun damage. These are all very expensive things. Hello, Shisk. What the hell is that?
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
Captain Gavon is who?
I don't know a Captain Gavon. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
Okay. I guess they're Vorcha then. How many Vorcha live here?
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
What? What the hell just happened there? Anyway. Oh, he looks unhealthy. Now let's check the map. Ah, yes, the map is rather better in Mass Effect 2. You can't zoom in or out, but it's good enough. And now we're actually going the wrong way here, because we want to go to Harrot's Emporium and have a talk to him and get him to lay off the nice Quarian guy. Where is it? Is it up here? Ah, there he is. Harrot, we've got to have a talk.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Let's talk with that Quarian.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it.
He's got a cigar.
Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
He's got a cigar in one of his mouth holes. I love it. Leave the Quarian alone.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained hair, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
What do you have?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate.
Mostly?
With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Alright, I will have a look. A visor. Ah, I actually do want that visor. I will be buying that. 10% increased headshot damage. That's a definite thing. A Geth ship model. Capacitor chestplate. Ah, reduced shield regeneration delay. That's good. And a hack module. Doubles the time limit for hack. That's completely pointless, that. Alright, I don't believe there's anything here I immediately want. So let's go inform Ken that we've sorted his problem out for him. Oh, there's a thing here too. Yes, please. Oh, sniper rifle damage. I really want that. It's expensive though. Alright, anyway, let's inform Ken. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Ah, it's down here. And there you are. Oh!
I like the seedier towns. They're prettier. They value their light. They don't have god-awful neon everywhere, like Ilium or the Citadel. Just the light of people living, moving from place to place. Just enough to know people live there.
That's very... She's got some pretty damn good insights, as Kasumi. Ken, problem solved.
I heard you spoke to Harrot. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
See, I would offer to pay his way, but then it kind of... It's saying he can't manage it on his own. You know, I'm going to offer.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
See, that is a fair point, but only 1,000 credits. Come on.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
See, to be fair, this wasn't really his pilgrimage. This was an accident. It wasn't his fault. It was not his fault. I could have let him handle it, but no, I do feel better helping him out a bit more like that. Alright, I don't really want any of these. I'm going to focus on my weapons first. So let's try to get a discount at this other store here. No, where was it? Where was it? Ah, the one here. Hello, Marsh.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
Well, convince me to shop here first.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Nice. So we've got a discount here too. Which I will take advantage of for that sniper rifle damage.
This looks interesting.
Now let's see. Increase storm speed? That's not necessary for me right now. I will leave that. Now let's see.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting
I don't... No, let's see what other shops there are. There's Harrods Emporium, which is around up here, I believe.
Was followed by a downturn.
Now let's see what he had to buy.
The Alliance can match Geth technology.
The hacker module, definitely not. The capacitor chestplate, I might as well get that. No point in not, because I've got the money and, well, it's there. And I'm definitely not going to get that hack module. That's completely pointless, really. I won't buy the ships. I will buy the ships at some point. But not at the moment, because I want to be getting upgrades, you see?
The Citadel after years of bad press and rumors of intelligence.
Hello.
leaks. Captain Hannah Shepard
No.
has apparently turned down an admiral's star and will remain in command of the Orizaba. The captain deemed her promotion to admiral a political ploy and said that she could best honor her child's legacy by captaining a ship.
That's my mother!
Commander Shepard. He uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the final days of the fight. Or did he? Witnesses report seeing him alive on Omega.
Who?
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for
Yes, I am indeed alive, though.
has awarded reparations for biotics.
Hello, can I buy something? Apparently not, you've got no terminal, that means you're not a shop.
Biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding.
VIP only, I guess there's no point going up there then.
By the system until now. 2 years after a Geth
Alright, just one last check, and there's indeed nothing here. Now, what I'm going to do is I was planning to go straight to getting Morden, but I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is go back to the Normandy. I'm getting lost here. Ah, no, this is the way.
End is not.
Go away. Now, that is the way to Morden, but I'm not going to go there yet. What I am going to do is go back to the Normandy and talk to the people on it, because I haven't been around talking to people yet, I don't think. I didn't do it in the last video because I could have sworn I had done it. So I'm going to do that now. And then we'll come back to Omega, and in the next video, we'll have the DLC guy there. And I'll be able to get something in the markets for someone on the Normandy. Someone needs a favour, you see. And I will be I'm more than happy to oblige. Yeoman Chambers monitors activities and crew on the Normandy. Talk with her regularly to learn valuable information. I will do that, and I've been doing that. Alright. A nice thing there. I like that. Kelly?
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
My cursor's not being locked to the window. Now it is.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Like now. How's the
How
crew?
may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, everyone's good. Let's chat to Joker. Because whenever you talk to him, you can ask him about the crew you went out with last, and he gives you funny remarks. So we'll do that every time we go out with a new crew member. Joker? How are things up here?
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Oh man. Yeah, the squad.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda, and expect to survive the reprisal. I like Kasumi, but why do I feel like I need to check the Citadel for parts she may have pawned? It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, now let's talk to everyone of importance on the Normandy, because I completely forgot that I hadn't done that yet. And I should really do that. I owe it to my crew. And now Jacob lives in the weapons area here. Lots of guns. Lots and lots of guns. And they look like grey boxes. And yes, there's the Mass Effect core or something. It's the engine or something at any rate. Hello, Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Well, it's really risky.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Oh?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Well, one of the two. One of the two.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, I will do.
Commander.
Thoughts on the mission?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the crew?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Well, we don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
Yeah, so we do really need the Professor.
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel.
Wow.
That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Okay, now tell me about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright, fine by me. Now let's get down to Miranda and see what she has to say. On deck 3. Now where is she? I am Master Sergeant Gardner.
Come on, Rupert. I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
I love Gardner.
Nice, Mr. Gardner. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You need anything?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the Collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
I would agree. How can I help?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Give me the list.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Nice. Janitor and cook though?
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh man, I like him. What do you think of Cerberus?
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Yeah, maybe.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook.
Oh.
I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Alright, well, he sounds very good.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I don't sound too pleased about it. Now let's go see Miranda. Hello.
Commander, what can I do for you?
How's the Normandy doing?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Excellent. Now what do you actually do here?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Well, that sounds good. Can we talk about you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Yeah, what are Cerberus's goals, actually?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
And who's in charge? The Elusive Man, I would presume.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
It sounds slightly sketchy.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Yeah, see, so not all of Cerberus is necessarily a bad thing.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Gee, thanks. Now tell me about the Elusive Man, please.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
What makes you so sure, though?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Alright, that sounds good. Now tell me about you, please.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Sounds rather cocky.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Okay, so genetically modified, not your choice.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're essentially perfect.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Sounds like that puts a lot of pressure on her.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Alright, very good. Now, there are a few other people we need to talk to yet. Three, in fact, yeah. Dr. Chakwas. Hello.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
It's good to see you too, but why are you here?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Alright, do you need anything? Because I will get you anything you want.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Well, you know what? I'll get you one.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
You're not going to convince me not to. Yeah, so what made you leave the Alliance?
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
I see.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but joining Cerberus, what made you join Cerberus?
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Now that's nice. See, everyone likes Chakwas. Everyone. Now, what do you think the odds are that we'll survive?
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Oh, we'll make sure they do. And it looks like we're done here.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Now I'll just make sure they've been entered into the journal correctly. Special ingredients and Ceres Ice brandy. They have indeed. Now two more people to talk to. And then I will end the video. Now these next two people are very much some of my favourite in Mass Effect 2. Very much so. There they are, Engineer Donnelly and Daniels.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Hello.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Do you need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
Come on, what's the issue?
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
So why don't you have them?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Well, I'll make sure to get them for you. Now, where were you trained?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
But you left, why?
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Well, that's very respectable.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Well, that's very good. Now, Gabby, how did you join?
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Well, that sounds good. Now, how do you feel about Cerberus?
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Alright, well, that's all good. I like those guys.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Now, we've got the friggin' engine. Just look at that thing. It's big and vibraty. But anyway, that has been this part of Mass Effect. In the next one, we will go recruit the Professor. So until then, bye for now.